Hello everyone, welcome to NORAVERSE, and today we are doing another wonderful series called Nora Goes Big, and guess what we're making? If this apron isn't a hint enough, we're making a gigantic gingerbread man from scratch. I am so excited to do this, let's go. Alright, so we have all our ingredients set up, and I am going to tell you what you will need to make your gigantic gingerbread man. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 3/4 teaspoons baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon cloves, 1/2 teaspoon nutmeg, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, sifted is what I did. You are going to need 1 egg, 1/2 cup of molasses, 3/4 cups of unsalted butter, and lastly, you're going to need 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Now, the reason I have 2 eggs here is because I doubled all the ingredients. So if you guys want to do a super extra big one like I am, feel free to double everything I've just stated. Other than that, you can still make a gigantic gingerbread man with just one part of the ingredients I gave you. So now we're gonna mix our dry ingredients. Time to put in the dry ingredients. We got a bowl of flour. We're gonna throw in some cinnamon. Okay. Let's choke me too. We're gonna put in some ginger. Yum. We are going to put in some baking soda. Okay. We are going to put in some cloves. Oh, yum. And we are going to put in some nutmeg and salt. Now we're gonna mix it. I'm just gonna be really neat about this beauty. Make sure that everything is one unified color. Meanwhile, we do this, we're gonna do our wet ingredients separately. So we're gonna do the eggs, molasses, butter, and sugar on our standing mixer afterwards. And then we're gonna put in the dry ingredients in there. Typical baking. Let me mix and a mix and a mix. Oh, it's already getting a nice creamy color. I do it this way so it doesn't get all the powder all over me. It's my hack. Oh, this smells so good already. I'm so excited. I've never made a gingerbread cookie. I've never made even like actual gingerbread. I've only eaten them. So this is gonna be a first for all of us. Okay, so that's mixed. On to the wet ones. Start by placing my room temperature softened butter into the mixing bowl. Then I'm going to place the brown sugar in there as well. And we're just going to mix these two together for 2 minutes on medium to high speed. Let's go. So it has to be nice and fluffy. And now we're going to add molasses, eggs, and some vanilla extract. Perfect. And now we're going to mix it a little bit faster so everything gets perfectly mixed. Turn that off, and I'm gonna start adding cup by cup because I don't wanna do it too much. You have to sift it in slowly. Now I can add one more. Neatly mix that in. So far it looks like it might fit. It's already turning into a nice gingery dough. Although I feel like you can call this like any spice dough. It has like all spices. It looks pretty mixed to me. You don't want to overdo it. Look at our bad boy, all looking cute and gingery and brown. Gently just drop that in there. Don't want to miss a single drop. Honestly, smells really savory because of the molasses. Where's the ginger smell? Does it come out when you bake it? I hope I didn't overwork it. Mary Berry would be very disappointed. Ta-da! My little pile of dirt. We're gonna massage it into 2 balls. So we're just gonna separate this and work it into a nice ball. Technically, we're supposed to massage it into 4 balls because I doubled the portion. But you know what? It's fine. Maybe I should do 4 balls. Oh, look how cute it is getting all... Doesn't stick to the counter. I didn't oil it, I didn't flour it. The dough itself is really nice. You're gonna need to make it into like a 1-inch disc and then saran wrap it and let it chill for about 2 hours or overnight. Well, we don't got time for that, so we're gonna do 2 hours. That's one. That was beautiful. Now we're gonna do our second circle. This is a good workout. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my wrist. Because then next video, you guys will see me with my little wrist guard again. Another disc of definitely more than 1 inch, but we'll make do. Now we're gonna split this into 2. Hiya! Karate chop. I am so good at this, it's crazy. Ah, yum, yum, yum. Makes me wanna just like eat it raw, but don't. We have our 4 sphere disc ball things. Lovely. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next step is to get some plastic wrap. Make sure we wrap each one nicely. Tuck it in for bed. Give it lots of love. TLC, tender love and care. That's 1. And then we're gonna let it chill for 2 hours. So that's gonna be exciting. I wonder what I'm gonna do while I wait. I hate, like baking is hard for me because I really don't like waiting. I'm not a very patient person. But if you want a delicious gingerbread, you gotta wait. And 3. Soon I'm gonna do this so fast I can open my own factory of wrapping gingerbread balls. Our last baby of the day is going to be so lovely. They're gonna go into the fridge and I will see you in 2 hours. Guess what I got? I got our dough from the fridge. It's been resting for a little over 2 hours. And look how beautiful it's looking. Can't wait to roll it out and make our gigantic gingerbread man. Yes, so, oh, that's my oven. Preheated at 350 Fahrenheit. So make sure you guys do that if you're following along. Because I'm making a big one, normally I wouldn't really care about already rolling on a baking sheet, but because I can't really move the gigantic shape of the boy, I'm gonna have to roll on this straight up. So I'm gonna get a really big piece so I can just freely roll on it. And we're gonna open this one first. Oh, it smells so yummy. Yummy in my tummy. I don't know if I need any like flour or anything, but I got my rolling pin and I'm just gonna start whoa. I put the rest of the dough in the fridge to chill while I work on the head because I want to cook this gingerbread man separately so he can be as big and as juicy as possible. So we can start like this. I want to try to make it as smooth as possible. This is not good for my arm, but I'm excited because I am willing to put in the work for a beautiful gingerbread man. Look at this, guys. I got my perfectly rolled out dough. Don't mind the dry edges. I let it wait too long, but I'm going to use this plate as the head. So I'm going to put it like this and cut around. My goal is to recreate the Shrek gingerbread man because that guy is my idol. I love him. So I'm gonna go like this, very gently. Now the Shrek one doesn't really wear a scarf, so I don't have any like smooth way of putting the neck and the body together. So maybe I'll roll out the body, cook the head and the upper body together, and then put the hips and the legs separately. I think that works. Oh, how to lift this gently. Gently, gently. Oh, okay, there you go. Wow, that is a head if I've ever seen one. Look at that. That's beautiful, right? Got my second ball of dough. Ooh, whoa. And we're almost finished. We got our body, our torso. Maybe I'm gonna bake them separately and then connect them through a scarf, like a real gingerbread man. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me just cut out a nice body shape then. Maybe I'll go like this. So if it goes like that, I'm just gonna straighten out the sides a bit because he's a little straight on the sides. And perfect. We got the little shoulder. We're gonna put the arms here and then the legs go from here. Yay! We got the neck, the head, and the torso. And we're gonna bake them. And then we're gonna add a scarf and some stitches to connect the limbs. Yeah? I'm putting the body on the tray. And now that I'm looking at the comparison, the head seems a little too big, but that's okay. So I'm gonna connect the face to the torso. It's gonna be a little bumpy, but it's okay. This is a nice DIY dessert, a nice DIY gentleman that I'm making. It's going in the oven for 10 minutes to start because it's pretty thick. So I will start working on the arms and legs. We have the third dough. I'm gonna start rolling this out and then we can start shaping them. It's gonna be another hard workout for me, guys. Ugh. See you in a bit. And there we go. We have our dough for the legs. I know it's a weird shape, but we're just gonna cut out the legs like that. I'm so nervous about cutting them. I'm just gonna do a nice scoring, so that way if I make a mistake, I can just remove it. This is gonna have nice little skinny legs for some reason. Maybe because I don't have enough dough for the legs here for a nice juicy thigh. Maybe I should have had a stencil for this, but I like eyeballing things. There are the legs. Now I'm gonna cut them hard. It's gonna be exciting. We got a V shape. Curve the edge here, make make it a nice little sneaker. I mean, this is definitely not my nicest and most perfect work, but it will do. After all, he has other things going for him, like his height and the fact that he's a giant. And there we go. We got our legs. Peace. Onto the arms. So we have the arms though, almost ready. The legs are in the oven, so I'm excited because I want everything to be cool before I start assembling the man together. I think this should be around a good size for the arms. Again, I don't have a stencil, so I'm doing this by hand, eyeballing. Perfect. Now we can do the hard cuts. Like a full-on serious cut, no more squaring. Wow, how did I do this? This is perfect. He is going to have a nice little manicure. That looks great. Yay! Now we're gonna put that in the oven, wait for everything to cool, and assemble him. And guess who's out? I'm gonna call him Freddy. And this is Freddy Jr. He's a cutie. They look exactly the same. I know it's a little ugly looking over here, but it's fine. We have icing, and we're gonna decorate the bananas out of this thing. Guys, I got my icing back. This is my first time icing something. I'm so excited. We can start with the shoulder. My icing is really thick. Hopefully I'll get better at this as I go along. If you guys wet your finger a tiny bit, you're able to fix up the little mistakes. See, like here, you can shape it nicely, but your finger has to be like damp because we used egg whites in our icing. Wow, he's looking so cute. Now I'm gonna give him a little collar, and then I'm gonna give him a scarf because a t-shirt and a scarf, he's just fashionable like that. Oh yeah, he's gonna be like Winnie the Pooh. He's only gonna have a t-shirt and no pants. Done. So now we're gonna add stitches to this part because I kind of like the look from Shrek, the gingerbread man with a broken leg. That's so cute. It's like a horror gingerbread man more than like a holiday one, like a Halloween gingerbread man. Perfect. Now we're doing the hardest part, guys, the face. I'm gonna give him an open, big grin. Oh my god, he's gonna be so creepy looking. I love it. He has a lopsided smile. Oh my, he's like, perfect. Just what I wanted. Oh wow, that's perfect. He is looking fine. Should we add him like a little hair thing? I think so. It's gonna be super cute. Just like a little flick. Look at that hairstyle. We got green. So I am going to make the t-shirt green because green and red and holidays and a gingerbread man. So first I'm gonna cut a little hole. How cute. I just feel like he needs to cover that chin of his right here. So surprisingly, I have this left over from like some sort of gift I got. So I'm gonna use this red. I'm gonna warm it up. So I'm waiting for the green to dry. Then I'm gonna design with a white icing, a little scarf here, and then paint it red as well. But right now, while that's drying, I'm gonna color inside of his eyes black. Not sure if it's gonna make his eyes weird looking, but we're just gonna go for it. It's so creepy looking, I love it. It looks like he has ants in there. This is harder than I thought it was going to be, but this is why Nora Goes Big is such an awesomely taxing experience for me. I love it. I'm excited for this to finish. What should we do with his shoes? Should we give him some sneakers? I have some white left, so we might as well. His legs look a little empty. So should he have high tops? You see what I did? So I basically did one little rectangle here, and then I added another one behind it. So it looks like he has like a nicely tied wraparound scarf around him, you know, like that. I'm gonna have to wet my finger and squish that in. The green's not that dry, so this is dangerous. And we're finished. Nora Goes Big Gingerbread Man. Look at this bad boy. He is gorgeous. He looks like a soccer player wearing a scarf though. So here's Mini-Me, and I did him so I could take a bite of him without ruining him. Look at his cute face. He's like,
hi, I'm so cute.
and he has a little chin. Look at his red scarf. I was thinking of maybe giving him like an ugly Christmas sweater party vibe, adding some designs to this, adding some, you know, sprinkles, but you see it's still not dry, so I'm not gonna ruin that. And look, I gave him sneakers, and he has the bottoms there, the little laces. Yeah, this lace is nicer, so look at that lace. Very cute. And because, you know, while he was playing soccer, he broke his leg, so we had to stitch him back together. There's a story behind this guy. He's deep, he is gorgeous, and he is ready to be shared with the whole family. So I hope you guys are impressed and proud of me for my first time baking a gingerbread cookie man, and also my first time icing something. It's insane. I know it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. Okay, I'm gonna eat his leg. Oh my god. This is so good. The recipe is amazing. This is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I honestly can't wait to hear your thoughts about this experience. Make sure you guys leave a huge like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys later, and happy holidays. Bye!